So tell me a little bit about your childhood. What was it like growing up?
Well, I was crazy. There was times I played tricks on people, like I put roaches in people's hands. I tormented my sister. I snuck out to pet dogs even though I was allergic to them. Gave my parents a heart attack.
You could say you were strong-willed,
Yes.
but you had fun.
A lot of fun. I also loved doing gymnastics. That was one of my passions. My favorite event there was vault.
So what was the most formative event in your life?
The most formative event in my life was on March 3rd, 2010. I was diagnosed with brain cancer. I had a total of 4 surgeries, 2 tumor resections, 1 emergency drain, and a shunt. After the second tumor resection, I was left trapped inside my body. No way to communicate with the outside world. It was very hard. I was scared and nervous. I was mad and angry that I couldn't communicate what I wanted. I remember the day I broke free. My parents took me outside in a wheelchair with my sister and her friend. I was watching them playing and I was upset because I couldn't play. So my dad tried to cheer me up by whispering in my ear funny things. And then in my other ear, my mom told me to pinch him. So that's what I did. I pinched him and he made a big scene out of it. And I first smiled, that was when I first smiled and laughed. The surgeries were just the beginning though. After all that, I had to still endure treatment. 31 rounds of radiation and then 4 rounds of high dose chemo. In radiation, I made a group of friends, all of them younger than me, all of them probably much sicker than I was ever. And I remember thinking to myself when I found out one of them died. I was sitting on my bed, crying, sobbing, asking God, why her and why not me? But from that, I knew I wanted to help people. I wanted to help these kids. But I knew for sure I did not want to be a doctor. And I knew I loved to build. Doing stuff with my hands just made me happy. I love to build and do puzzles. So when I found out about biomedical engineering, I'm like, that's perfect. That's what I want to do with my life. God has even given me visions of what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to impact science. At Laterno, I hope to gain a community, not just to grow intellectually, but to also grow spiritually. I'm Mandy, and this is my story.